watch Netflix?
Yes.
What's your favorite series?
Anything scary. Not gratuitous violence, but scary. Stranger Things.
Oh, yes.
That kind of on edge, weird.
Wow.
It's opposite too of my kind of work. I think it's that edge that I love, and then I get to go home to my safe space. You know, I started when I was a kid drawing little figures and doing stories. And over the years, they've just developed to three-dimensional characters. From little tiny black and white pencil drawings. You know, I look outside of my window in a hotel in New York and look down at the chaos on the street or the interaction of people, to an intimate setting where there's just two people interacting, but there is a human connection to all of us, whether we are with strangers or family or friends or business. It's all about how we are together. You know, to live alone is very lonely. You need that human interaction, whether it is one-on-one or one in a crowd. It's always good to have life about you. I don't drink coffee, tea, alcohol.
Just water.
Just water. A lot of juice, too much juice.
Okay.
But water, chocolate milk. Okay, there you go. My favorite drink.
How has your style evolved over the years?
It evolves constantly. You know, my little figures were stick figures as a kid to what they are today, and they're always changing. And I don't even necessarily recognize it myself. It's when I compare something from 5 years ago and I go, wow. And it's not even that I changed the technique, it's just a feeling, a size, a depth, color, how they interact together. It's just organic.
What message do you hope people take away from your work?
It's not necessarily a message, I'd say a feeling, joy, you know, togetherness, happiness, without trying to sound coy, just uplifting sense of life.
What's your creative process like?
Again, that varies. If I'm trying to come up with something new, it's in the dark, in a hot shower in the middle of the night. That's how I used to write scripts. That's how I come up with different designs. I shut the world down and I'm in my own space. There's no people, there aren't people or light. It's just, I'm in a bubble. And then I turn on the light slightly and I start drawing on the steamy glass doors of the shower.
How do you balance structure and spontaneity in your art?
They're always in conflict. They're always working together at the same time. You know, my background is graphic design and advertising and computer graphics and film. So I always want to tell a story. I think everyone interprets art differently. They'll look at some of my pieces and think they're skiers. Some people will think they're dancers. Some people will think it's chaos of life and they're all moving together. Certainly my gathering series, all my series are universally accepted and able to move. So it's not specific to, you know, a mountain area or a beach area. It can be in a New York apartment, a French chateau, it could go anywhere. It's about people. Biggest moments in my life is when someone comes to me and said, I've saved all my life and I can now get one of your pieces and I'll treasure it. Those actually blow me away.
What do you hope your art contributes to the larger conversation around human connection?
Another good question. You know, I think it's interesting to watch people in public areas see my work, and they'll just be walking by, whether it's in a hotel or public space. And I love how it all of a sudden stops people, and especially if they're with people, other people, and there's a conversation about them. They're trying to figure out the technique, but it's really about how it makes them feel. I've actually got a lot of feedback, which has been really wonderful and encouraging. There's definitely been pieces that have affected people in a positive way, and those are the best. You know, I've definitely had clients who have commissioned special pieces because of a loss, and it reminds them of the person they've lost, and that's overwhelming. I mean, that you can't get better than that.
How do you know when a painting is truly finished?
Funny enough, before I really started doing a lot of work publicly, I was worried that I wouldn't be able to. I'd always be wanting to tweak and tweak and tweak. But funny enough, it was the opposite. It was the last, stroke of the brush or the palette knife, whatever it is. I go, I'm done. And it's just, whether it's an instinct or something else, it's done. Signed off.
If you could give one piece of advice to your younger self as an artist, what would it be?
Probably two or three things. Find your own niche, find your own style that you can work with forever. That can change, but that you love to do. Don't try to match somebody else's. Find something that excites you and persevere. That's the next one. Don't give up, because it's tough out there to get yourself to market, put a price to it, because a lot of young artists are too frightened to do that. And find a way of being out there that's out of the box. Not just the traditional route. Certainly that's a great route, and that's the best route to get it out there in galleries and things like that, but there's other ways too. So certainly social media now, and editorials, and taking the risk and putting public spots, donating paintings, all kinds of things.
Pizza or pasta?
Chinese.